I'm getting a lot of emails these days about how to write a great press release. And since leaving news to start my own all-journalist PR firm, I've come to a conclusion about press releases. Press releases, at least the traditional kind, are passé. They are so last century. I think what you really want to write is a news story. Write it as if you could take it, cut and paste it, and put it right in your paper. Because if you couldn't imagine your story in the newspaper the way you wrote it, you probably don't have a story. Let me give you a for instance. This morning I went on to PR Web. It's a press release distribution service. And I found this one. It's about a Minnesota company that has named some business advisors to their board. Well, I'm telling you what, nobody other than perhaps the company cares about this. It's not a news story. And I think if they sat down to write this out like they would write a story for the newspaper, they would have discovered that not even the CEO's mother cares about this. Now, what does a good press release look like? In my book, I kept some of the best ones that I'd ever read as a news reporter. This one says, "Man with $1,000,000 buds has tasty job. Jamie Lee Curtis's legs, Bruce Springsteen's voice, and John Harrison's taste buds. What do they all have in common, and who is John Harrison? All the aforementioned celebrities have insurance policies on the asset that has made them famous. John Harrison is Dreyer's Grand Ice Cream's official taste tester, whose taste buds are insured for a cool $1 million. Okay, let me tell you why that one worked for me. It was a commercial for Dreyer's, clearly. It was a publicity stunt, clearly. All the journalists knew that. But as we read it, it just sounded like something an anchor would say. It just sounded like something that you'd see in the paper. So that puts you in a very good place. If you write it news style instead of traditional press release style, you're in a much better place. I hope this video was important to you, and if there's somebody else in your life who could use it, please pass it along. I'll see you next week.
We were rolling. He was so funny. I think he's amazing. It was hysterical. And everybody loves a good laugh.
Pick up line 1. It's a live one.
He says, well, if you take that little flap of skin on the turkey's beak and you flip it back, it looks like the Elvis hairdo.